What's shaking, guys? MagicActivatr here, coach of the Memphis Drizzlies, bringing you guys our Week 4 IBL match. I think I said Week 3 in the team builder that I recorded yesterday, but it is our Week 4 IBL match. This week we are up against ChizuBlue, coach of the Torrance Victinis, my very good and old, long-time chum. So this should be fun. I'm going to go ahead and select my team. Make sure that it's ready to roll. As you can see, we're bringing MagicActivatr, Piloswine, Incineroar, Crobat, it went off, Rotom, and Tangrowth. That's who it is. And this time around, I'm actually going to use the music in-game because I forgot that, like, it's got the best theme that we could possibly have with Team Rainbow Rocket. So I'm excited about that. We're going to have some sweet jams going on. Let me go ahead and pull up the team that we are potentially playing against here. Alright, so I got all his potential mons pulled up. I'm going to try to keep up with it in Showdown this time around, but this should be a fun match because Alex and I sometimes make really ridiculous plays for no reason. So let's see. Okay, so no Mega Swampert. I don't know if he didn't have his Mega Stone before, so I don't know if he just didn't have a chance to get it. He did bring Sweet Kicks. I was wondering if he would bring Sweet Kicks. Salamence, Metagross, Sylveon, Magnezone, no Toxicroak, no Flareon. Salamence, Sylveon, Fortress, Hitmonlee, Magnezone, no Celebi. Alright, so that's his team. Good deal. Alright, so looking at his team, I think that I feel pretty okay with just leading off with Artemis. I think Artemis is a decent lead if he decides to lead Mence. Anything else, I think we can kind of play around. Mence is like the one thing that I'm really scared to try to do anything with, so or to try to switch anything in on, really. Kind of makes me nervous, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Gonna be some interesting plays, I'm sure. Some things neither of us saw coming. Alright, so leading strong with Artemis right out of the gate, and he leads with Scene. Okay, so I foresaw this potentially happening. And I kind of don't mind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, and I'm not going to Mega Evolve right now. Instead, I'm going to switch into Pacifist Run. I think that is just immediately my play to make, because I don't really want to stay in. He's probably going to try and set hazards, which would be pretty wise decision. He's going to Volt Switch. Okay. That was a crit. That was a critical hit. So seeing the Volt Switch is interesting. I am kind of glad that he didn't set hazards up yet. So he didn't reveal Gyro Ball, which would be really bad against Gardevoir. Didn't want to really stay in either, it seemed. I don't know if he was predicting me to switch, or it's one of those things. It's like I don't really know how to get in the mind of Alex here. It's kind of a difficult thing. Now the question is, since he doesn't have Mega Gardevoir, how badly will I need Pacifist Run? Because right here, I could go for a knockoff. If he wants to Dragon Dance up, that's fine. I really think I'm willing to just let Pacifist Run go down, like, already. That may seem really stupid. Hold up. I'm gonna look this up. Because this is what I need to know. Is do Z moves I gotta watch my time. It doesn't make contact. That's actually really scary. That's actually really scary. I'm gonna knock off. If he burns a Z move right out of the gate, okay. So he goes for Earthquake. We eat that. We're gonna knock off. He's holding a muscle band. Okay. Muscle band. Interesting. Earthquake. So he wanted some similar to choice band power without having to worry about taking the damage. So we know he's not Supersonic Sky Strike now. So I think it would also seem that he's Moxie because he didn't Intimidate. I'm pretty sure he did not Intimidate. Let me double check. No, he did Intimidate. He did Intimidate. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into... I think I'm going to switch into Artemis. Is that what I want to do? Thing is, if I switch into Artemis right now, I risk just losing it immediately. If something goes wrong. I'm gonna go Artemis. This might be stupid. This might be a really bad play, but I'm gonna go Artemis. So he was Intimidate. So I'm gonna trace his Intimidate, which is good. Uses Fly. Okay. So now that he's in the air, this gives us some options. Let's see, because he's locked in. Salamence. Let's look at, let's look at this here. Let's say he's adamant natured, just for the sake of, and let's say he's at -1 attack with Fly. Not Sly, Fly. And see how much that is doing now to a Piloswine. Fly's doing about 20 to 23. If he's adamant, I'll take that. I'll take that. And this will potentially give me a solid chance to set my rocks up. So he's gonna fly. So I've been on the run so far. Now the thing here is, if I go for an Ice Shard straight away, this thing is gone. If he doesn't switch. But will he switch? 'Tis the question. I think the safe play would be to Ice Shard. I really want to just click Stealth Rock though. But I'll take the opportunity. Okay, he does switch out. And he goes into Scene. Okay. So Scene is not leftovers, which is good to know. I know he's packing Giga Drain. I know he's packing Giga Drain. I'm that guy. I know he's packing Giga Drain. I'm gonna swap out. I'm gonna go back into Pacifist Run. No, he does set up Stealth Rocks. Okay. If I had known for sure, I would have just I'd have made a slightly different play there, maybe, but it's fine. I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power. I should be faster than it, usually. So I'll fire off a Hidden Power here. That's gonna knock him down incredibly low, and he Rapid Spins. And the Rocky Helmet is gonna take him out. Okay. So that's actually good for me, because now his Rapid Spinner is gone. I'll take that. I'm not sure why he went for Rapid Spin there. Did he think I might set Stealth Rocks? I don't get Stealth Rocks. I don't think. I don't think I get Stealth Rocks. If I did, that'd be lovely. So Rocky Helmet came through for us there. Unless he just wanted to... I'm not sure. This is what I'm talking about, man. You never know what the play is going to be. But the good thing about this is Fly is his only super effective move against Tangrowth right now. And in order for him to fly, he is going to be locking himself into a move. I'm gonna go for a Toxic here. I don't think he'd go for a Fly. Would he go for a Fly? I don't know. I'm gonna go for a Toxic. Because if he just goes for another move, I get this thing Toxic, I put it on a timer, and we'll be in business. Not having the Z move. Okay, he goes for Outrage. That's going to do nothing to us. He's now locked in to Outrage. So that actually gives me a 100% free switch to Artemis. Because he has to click Outrage. We're not going to be affected by it. And then we get to Mega Evolve and then just click Icy Wind. So we're going to trace Intimidate. So he does have Outrage on Salamence. I need to put Fortress dies to Tangrowth Rocky Helmet. And at this point, I believe I just Mega Evolve and fire off a Hyper Voice. He withdraws into Growther. Alright, this is the Metagross. So this is where we're going to hopefully be able to start gathering some information. Okay, that does a solid amount of damage, honestly. Now, I really don't want to stay in and take this bullet punch that's coming. So I honestly think I just go... I can really just go back into Pacifist Run. Unless he plays some mind games and ran like a special Metagross set. And Tangrowth really can just eat whatever hit he wants to throw out, I'm pretty sure. He is preserving Drogon though, which would make it a very valuable asset for me to get a Stealth Rock up. I feel so bad too because he hates this Pokemon so much. He really does not like this Pokemon. Alright. We're gonna click Knockoff. He uses Toxic. Okay. Good play, good play. He was double muscle band. Whoa. He was double muscle band. If I get this thing out of the way, that's a big issue gone. He doesn't very well switch in anything. Ice Punch. That's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna take us out, and Rocky Helmet is going to finish the job. Dude, Tangrowth is actually racking up crazy kills right now. Metagross. Same thing. Because the way that we count KOs is if a Pokemon dies to like Toxic or Burn or something like that, it's a KO for the Pokemon that initiated the move. Same thing with like Stealth Rocks, Toxic Spikes, all that kind of stuff. And then, alright, so in comes Cyan. Now, my guess would be he probably wants to try and keep this thing healthy. Potentially, like, wish it up or something. Tangrowth has done a really solid job, though. Do I want to keep it for anything, is the question. I feel like it could be worth keeping. I kind of want to get rid of my rocks. Or get rid of his rocks, rather. Let's see how much a Sylveon against Rotom. Gosh, a Hyper Voice does so much. That's if it's choice specs. I'm gonna switch into Rotom. I really want to get rid of the rocks on my side of the field, because that will allow the rest of my team to do some work. He goes for Psyshock. I don't like the amount of damage that did, but actually, That's looking modest max special attack. That's looking modest max special attack, honestly. How much does a Z-Hex do? Never Ending Nightmare does 44 to 52%. I can deal with this thing. I'm gonna defog the rocks away. I had much greater plans for, goes for a Moonblast this turn. Okay, that's definitely gonna take us out. Alright. So, you did your job. You did your job. You did good, kid. You did good, kid. Alright, so now, the question is, how do I get as much damage on this thing as I can? That's definitely modest max special attack, so that means he's a less defensive. And he's not specs. Part of me wants to go into Starla. Hyper Voice does 33 to 39. And we are faster. And unless he's speed invested. Which could be the case, but if he's not running Hyper Voice hits the hardest. Moonblast will hit us actually a little bit less than that. So I'm kind of a fan. I almost want to go for a Flame Charge. What's his switch in for this thing? He could go Hitmonlee, maybe. Flame Charge is doing 26 to 31, it looks like. You know what? I'm gonna go for a Flame Charge. I kind of wanna see what happens. Also, going for a Flame Charge might bluff that we are faster than we actually are, and he might think we're going for like a sweep. I am glad I got rid of the Stealth Rocks though. Okay, he switches out. What is he going into? Into Drogon. Okay. So he's gonna intimidate me. Our speed is gonna rise, and poison's gonna do next to nothing. So if hard pressed, I would say Earthquake is his safest move here. Though he could very easily go for an Earthquake. I'm gonna switch into Tangrowth. He does go for the Earthquake. And the reason I went to Tangrowth here is I knew we could take an Earthquake. It also gives us a chance to pivot out. Does he go for the outrage to take us out? I think I let this thing go at this point, actually. I think it's worthwhile to let this thing go. Wow! Tangrowth. Why is Tangrowth getting all of the KOs, though, actually? That's kind of nuts. Alright, so Salamence. And Tangrowth are gone. Or, see, Salamence dies to knockoff. So now we're in an interesting place because now I can pretty easily just go into Reckless and see what he wants to do. Alright, so he goes into Bioshock. That's fair. We'll go into Reckless. And this thing is speed invested enough so that even if this thing is choice scarfed, we should be able to take advantage. I'm not gonna lie, I actually just really want to click Heat Wave here. But we'll U-turn. We'll play it safe. Alright, so breaking the sash. Breaking the sash. Really, I think Starla is my switch in. Because all that he has left is he can Volt Switch into Hitmonlee. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go into Starla here. Metagross is low enough that... Oh wait, Metagross is gone. So wait, it's... this? Okay, he's leftovers. That's good to know. So wait, hold up. What mons does he have left? Hitmonlee, Sylveon, and Magnezone. All right. I'm gonna go Earthquake here. Sweet. So he was not a speedy, he was a more bulky Magnezone, I'm guessing. So Incineroar finally getting to put in some work this season. Nice. I kind of would have liked a Flame Charge off of that, but it'll be fine. Magnezone dies to Incineroar. Q. My pen stopped writing, which is fantastic. Alright, I kind of want a Flame Charge. Or should I just go straight for the Iron Head? I think at this point I'm going to click Iron Head. Because we have answers for the... Oh, that's beautiful. That's way over half. I'm happy with that. That's way over half. I was debating if I should flame charge now. But yeah, I think I just Iron Head. I think we just definitely Iron Head it out. Alright, sweet. And then sweet kicks! Yo, what if it all ends right here? What if it all ends right here? Bro, what if he's fake out? What if he's normal gym fake out? He might end us. If he's normal gym fake out, he might like just end us. We're gonna have a rough go if that's what happens. Is it too much to try and preserve Starla right now? Is that... I mean, Starla's done. I think I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna switch to Crobat. He's... Yo, that'd be wild. He goes high jump kick. Alright, we eat that. Alright. He gets fake out, right? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. He gets fake out, right? He does get fake out. Okay. Because I was thinking normal gym fake out on Burden would be... Alright, so we should be able to just Brave Bird. And unless he's sashed, he could be sashed. If he pulls some shenanigans here. Okay. Sweet kicks. I hate to always see it in that way, but yo, GG to Alex. That was a pretty intense battle. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually really nervous like through a large portion of that battle because I didn't know what kind of sets that his Mons were gonna run. But once we started figuring out the sets, I felt pretty good about what we were going to possibly be able to do. That was a fun match. We do have another chance to battle Alex, so now that he's seen some of the shenanigans that I tried to pull, we'll see what happens, how he tries to turn things around later on. But if you did enjoy this battle, be sure to hit that like button down below. As always, give it your magic touch because your support is greatly appreciated. But for now, make like an aberrant and get out of here. So have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay cool, and we will catch you guys later.